lane, though.
Yep, they're going to engage. Fucking Mad there, trying to chase down the Disruptor. Okay, with them, and they've got to be careful. Who's going to swoop in the gyro? They may get him, and there's actually going to be the glimpse that sends him back. It actually created a bit of a problem. However, they will be able to follow it up. Rocket Barrage is there. Kinetic Field traps him in, and the TP out will make it just a 1 for nil, but nonetheless
Off kilter, and that's what the Alliance are doing with the whole switch up of the lanes constantly. They're putting themselves in favorable situations, yes, with the Venomancer facing up against the Viper and moving the Tiny Wisp out, but they're also keeping Nip so they don't actually know exactly where the lanes are going to be, because Alliance
is going to explode. Scepter comes online. They can start taking, looking to take that Ancient Camp, which should be about max stack by now, I would imagine. And the IO is just short of level 6. So once IO hits level 6 again, I think that's really where we're going to see Nip begin to have some problems, unless they can continue to really pressure the lanes and not give up. The Viper Static Storm is down. Lotus Con in him. He is doing good damage. Okay, not so lucky. He will end up dying. A great Poison Nova from Bulldog as he caught 2 of them. And it looks like they should be able to track down at least one. Beam Script's going to be used. There's a glimpse on Mab, but it didn't matter. Triple kill for Bulldog. So the question of whether or not Pump Row to Ho as they're losing a lot of the health. Now, Johannes again with the cogs basically separates them out. Loda back up off of the Aegis. They manage to track down Era, who is separated out. In the meantime, there's a glimpse back on the Loda into the kinetic field. He's not going to be able to survive. Viper Strike slows him down. Can't get back to the safety of his team. Era still doing good damage. Not enough, though, as he does end up dropping the Pycat. In the meantime, we've got Johannes trying to he goes right on to that Ogre Mackay, manages to bring him down. Now we've got Era trying to pursue out Ake. Loda in the meantime, though, having his BKB kited, and he's unable to do much of anything. They're kiting him so well because of the Viper Strike. Ake's still alive, just barely by the skin of his teeth. He's going to end up dropping the Viper behind the fight. Now Era coming back to re-engage, and Loda's going to end up down. Bulldog gets off the Poison Nova. Too little, too late, however, as damage is done. Viper does end up down. There's another on-point glimpse. Bulldog going to be the next to drop 4 for 2, and with Era still standing, he's got trying to engage now. Loda is going to be kited. Static Storm is going to be on point, but it just doesn't matter. Their base is about to be pushed by a gigantic wave of creeps. They have to take this fight, and not just take it, but take it well enough to win with it. Not going to be the case. Era barely able to make it away. The damage output from Alliance way too high. They hold on. They hold ground. 3 are down for 1. GG, well played. Ooh, man, 65 minutes. Their reads were on point. They didn't have the most effective smokes, granted. They had a little bit of wasted time there. But for the most part, they were able to just manage Alliance, kept their gyro on top of the net worth chart. You know, when that's the last thing you expect when a Scepter comes out that big. Well played by Nib, but Alliance walks away with a win.
Yeah, I mean, that's just game number 1. Here, he actually got ahead of Bulldog with that one TP out there. Oh, no, that's not gonna work.
Oh, why did he do that? Why did he stop and try to do it there? He's being pursued. He's actually not going to be caught up with. Mad came in. I feel like he maybe could have tried to juke the tree. A big threat. He's doing a great job of disrupting near the jungle, disrupting potentially behind the tower if they decide to go for it. Didn't see what level the Omni is, but he's actually gotten a fair amount of experience because they've been able to play so far forward. Yeah, he's 5.5. That's wow, big combo! There's that combination, and now they're going to try to turn it around. They should get Seal Kid here, and they will, but certainly going to be a much bigger kill on Loda there. And certainly
I feel like they're a little bit more of a cautious team who try and make outmaneuvers, not necessarily. I think that oftentimes they outdraft and outmaneuver their opponents in order to take wins, and the early point of 6.84 was very much like fight-oriented and didn't really play into Nip's usual.
That might end up hurting Void to follow it up, and Jonas and Vine getting a little too far out front. Silkid's going to be there. Guardian Angel, they're going to try to turn it around.
God, what a turn! That was so beautiful!
Oh, the good call, and Kachak! Down he goes, Silkid right there. Sonic Wave to come in. Gigantic plays, blowing a line.
Going to be caught out by like the more obvious rotation timing. So I would say that I think Nip just brilliantly dealt with the Night Stalker, and Mad hasn't really been able to do much since. Usually other teams you can catch out despite the fact his ganking times are a little bit obvious, but Nip
back out, and that's just going to be a delay tactic. There's going to be a glimpse back as well. Can they follow up? Bulldog glimpse back, and once again Hanskin just doing the work. There's going to be a good call. They got Mad with it. Call out's going to be their Sonic Wave. Only got one, but it's the only one they needed. Loda trying to do whatever he can, using that spin as best as he can. He can't do anything. He's dead.
First stab, that actually might have saved it.
Glimpse, hello. That's called an alley-oop, by the way. When you glimpse it back into a dunk.
The Rax, as well here, or at least force a 4 versus 5.
Well, they just have such spawny. Oh, good two-man call. There's going to be another call down Guardian. Oh my goodness, Alliance melting in a hail of bullets. The Guardian Angel on the shoulder of Ninjas in Pyjamas. Triple kill for Era. Buyback on Lesh.
In a best-of-3 against the Lions, and that's why I called a tie here in this two-game series. I really felt they were going to be able to pull it off. I think a lot of it just came down to the Juggernaut.